Well, hello, good evening to all of you. We're here. I just came up the step from our 1804 Inn and I'm walking on the lawn of our historic ruin, a place that I truly love. It's a special place. Personally, it's, as Luca Paschina, is very unique because this is where I was married in May 2nd of 1982, right on this embankment here. And then it's special for many other reasons. Of course, you know the history about the building, and this is the estate, Barboursville estate, that gave the name to the village, and so on. And so the reason why I'm here today is that I want to share with you about the upcoming theater, Shakespeare at the Ruins, which a lot of you know about. Although some of you may not know all about the history behind the community theater called the Four County Players, the history of the community theater itself. It starts, it's founded in 1973, and actually I will be reading some of this because I want to make sure that all the data, all the names that are important to the community theater are correct. But it did start in 1973, 3 years before Barboursville was founded, and is therefore considered Central Virginia's longest continually operating community theater. Four County Play has delighted audiences with a full range of theater experiences located in the small village of Barboursville. It's a gas station, a winery, a community theater. We have a post office in a trailer. So you talk about a small village, that's for sure. It's very appropriate. But yet, even if it was a small village, Four County Player is well known for its masterful musical, hilarious comedies and thought-provoking dramas. The group grew out of an idea shared by Lillian Morse and Bill Thomas. Creative arts need to be a part of the area's rural community. That was their credo. So the theater group officially started in January of 1973 when a group of 10 people gathered at Moore's home. They pooled their money for startup costs, and when the take was tallied, the founder had $70 to launch their new enterprise. The first thing they did was set up a theater workshop for children at the Gordonsville Recreational Center. This effort produced many new members and 2 productions. Since Lillian happened to live next door to the old Barboursville High School auditorium, realized that the vacant schoolhouse had been closed for many years and was being used for storage. Through an agreement with Orange County, the theater group reopened the building as the Barboursville Community Center, also known as the home of Four County Players. A few months after moving in its new location, Four County Players showcased its talents in its new home with the stingy Mr. Pennypincher, directed by Bill Thomas. They did not have time to completely fix up the building before the first show, so they built the set over top of an old furnace that had been left on stage. When the actor had to go backstage, they crawled over the furnace. Things have changed between now and then. And through the years, they did some really amazing programs. One at the beginning in the 1979 was called the Tree Program. The player wanted to take on projects that would have a positive enrichment effect in the community and began the theater-related employment experience program, also known as the Tree Program, funded by the Governor's Manpower Service Council. Tree enabled Four County Players to hire disadvantaged youth and teach them remarkable job skills directly related to the theater. Then they also launched in the 1980s a scholarship program to help students that were interested in becoming professionals. And then in the 90s, what happened, the year I arrived actually, that's when we started a series of Shakespeare at the ruins. A lot of the performances were held in this part here by the columns, and also some other areas that we have discovered very adaptable are the historic boxwood that are over 100-year-old to here to my right. The first play in 1990 was Midsummer Night's Dream, and we have a continuous year happening all the way through 2006. And at that point, then we took a break. We had quite a bit of renovation to be done on the building, just to stabilize it and maintain it as a ruin. So we ended the production with all's well what ends well. And then we reconnected and invested together, put effort back together with the four-county player recently to return with Shakespeare at the Ruins. In the plans is to do it every other year. We had a couple of hiccup years, as you can imagine, in 2020 and 2021. So this year we are back, and I will tell you more about this year's play on stage. So these coming few weeks in July, we will open the gates. The performances are July 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 28, 29, and 30th. You can find, of course, all the information about how to acquire tickets on the link that is posted on our Facebook page. The time-wise, the gate open at 5:30. People are welcome to bring a blanket and just enjoy the lawn, the beautiful setting here of the historic ruin. We will have a bar where we will be serving some of our wines by the glass or by the bottle. Also, we have available a very nice picnic for two people through Palladio Restaurant. That needs to be booked at least a week in advance, just by going to book at palladioRestaurant.com as you would use to do a reservation, and just leave a note and we will take care of it. About the play it's As You Like It, and I'll read here. We that are true lovers run into strange capers. These words, spoken by Touchstone, the motley fool, might stand as a motto for As You Like It. Women disguised as men, mistaken identities, love at first sight, amorous shepherds, impossible coincidences, multiple marriages, and especially music and songs. If that's what you enjoy in a Shakespearean comedy, then this play should be very much as you like it. You can tell even after 30 years I've been here, I still have at times difficulties to read in English. I may have stumbled a couple of times, and that's the reason probably why when I came here in 1990, the following year I was asked to be, I was offered to be one of the actors at the play, and I very wisely chose for a non-talking part. I know I had a very beautiful Renaissance costume on. I sweated a lot, so I cannot even imagine other actor that had long parts talking, and in having maybe some were on tights. So I have to say that really the staff, the acting staff, it's amazing. They're doing a lot of rehearsal already, and I can hear them from the winery in the evening. Their voices project all the way. So this setting is going to be beautiful. This place is going to really come to life in a very unique way. There are going to be a few hundred people all here on bleachers and on their own. They bring their own blanket, their own chairs for comfort. So it's going to be fascinating. And I just like to recognize a few people here that are part of this great show this year. The director is John Holdren. The assistant director is Linda Zuby. Music director is David Becker. Lead musician, composer is Ben Brantley. Choreographer Gary Carlson Souls. Producers Kim Dukes, Rachel Ver-Nickel, and Wendy Novikov. Event coordinator Kristen Franklin Haderstad. Assistant event coordinator Karen Schlicht. Production stage manager Mandy Schuker and Megan Wallace. So I look forward to see you here one night. Of course, if you are traveling perhaps a bit far from here, keep in mind that we do have rooms here on the estate where you can enjoy some music, some food, some wine, and spend the night here with us. And that's through our 1804 Inn. You can find how to make reservation on our website. A lot of the evening are booked, although there are still some good number of opening, both for rooms and for tickets. It's going to be fantastic. More detail about rain date, and since it's an outdoor event, you can all find on the website of the 4 county players. And with this said, some people ask me, so what's the best wine to drink here by the ruins? For my taste, if I were to come here, and actually I will probably open gladly a bottle of Allegrante Rosé. Perfect, fresh rosé, made by made from Nebbiolo and Petit Syrah. And also, what is nice, the name itself, Allegrante, you know, it's from a horse that was foaled here on the estate, just not far from this building. So it really has a great history and a great connection with the land. Not that other wines, they don't. They all do. They all come from this land. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.